All right, we at the top 30 NFL greatest players. Now, if you've been keeping up, I'm doing a top 50 list of the greatest NFL players of all time. My opinion, of course. And we down to 30. It's getting critical. The best of the best, the creme de la creme. At number 30, number 87, played for the New England Patriots, Rob Gronkowski. Rob Gronkowski, by some, is considered the best, the greatest tight end of all time. A four-time All-Pro. Had a few injury issues throughout his career, or he probably would have played a little bit longer. His stat sheet would have been a little bit longer. But in the time he played, which is just about 11 seasons, Rob got 4 All-Pros, but 4 Super Bowls, most importantly. He revolutionized the tight end position and made it a point where the tight end was even more valuable than the wide receiver when he was playing. Helped Tom Brady get 4 of his 7 championships that Tom Brady has. Rob Gronkowski was a huge part of that. At times, people wondered, could Brady win if Rob wasn't playing? His ability to block was spectacular. He could be a 6 offensive lineman to give Tom the time he needed to hit his wideouts. But he also, once he caught that ball in the middle of the field, it was just extremely difficult to bring Rob Gronkowski down. He could stiff arm you, run you over, whatever he needed to do to get to the end zone. And in the end zone, he was a red zone killer. Now, that's number 30. Number 29, also number 87. The guy I think is the greatest tight end of all time, Travis Kelce. Plays right now for the Kansas City Chiefs. He's a 7-time All-Pro. 4 times first team, just like Rob, but he got 3 second-team All-Pros too. Runs routes better than any tight end I've ever seen. Got hands like Tony Gonzalez. Can block when he needs to, almost like a Rob Gronkowski. Total package. High IQ, a winner. 3-time Super Bowl champion. Travis Kelce at number 29 on my list is special. Both these tight ends, I'm okay arguing who is the greatest between Rob Gronkowski and Travis Kelce. It's got to be one of those two to me. Now that's 30 and 29. When we get to number 28, we talking about the great Bruce Smith. DN, defensive end for the Buffalo Bills. Bruce Smith was a 11-time All-Pro, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. One of the great defenders of all time. The only thing really missing off his resume is a Super Bowl. But we ain't going to hold that against him. He top 30, no question. All-time first-team defensive type of guy. Could get to your quarterback in a heartbeat. Could stop the run. Versatile. Could do it all on the defensive side for his position. Bruce Smith is to be commended and respected for everything he did and helping the Buffalo Bills get to 4 straight Super Bowls in the 90s, even if they didn't win them. Bruce was not messing things up. Now, that's 28. At number 27, we back to the quarterback position. We talking about Brett Favre, a 6-time All-Pro, 3 times first team, a 3-time league MVP. What's special about his 3 MVPs isn't that he was the best player in the league for 3 seasons, but that it was 3 in a row. We've never seen that type of dominance in the NFL before or after. 3 straight league MVPs. Brett Favre was that dude. Strong arm, could throw on his back foot, stepping forward, wherever. Could get it to you, the type of quarterback when he threw it to you, even if you wasn't ready for it. If it hit you in the chest, it was going to stick there for a second and give you a chance to catch it. Brett Favre was a beast. He was the Iron Man at his time when it came to the amount of games he played straight. He retired with the all-time record for touchdowns and yards. Brett Favre is a Hall of Famer that we can't deny was an all-time great. And number 27 on my list. Now, number 26 is Marshall Faulk. Goes down as a running back, but revolutionized the game even further than another guy who didn't make my list, and Roger Craig, who was a guy that got you 1,000 yards receiving and 1,000 yards rushing. Marshall Faulk did that multiple times. He was a league MVP, 3-time Offensive Player of the Year, 6-time All-Pro, 3 times first team. Marshall Faulk, his IQ was tremendous, but he was a game changer. Super Bowl champion. Those Rams teams, the greatest show on turf, a lot of the greatest show had to do with the fact that they had the greatest showman in Marshall Faulk out there on the field. Whether it was getting it in the backfield and getting a first down or catching it on the slant. Marshall Faulk, one of the most special players we've ever seen play the game of football. As he said, I'm somebody. Google me. That being said, we down to 26. I'll keep this list going. Stay tuned. All right, that's all the time I got. Y'all know what it is, and you know who you looking for. J Heat Sports Media. Remember to like, subscribe, or get at me in the comments. Find me on YouTube, Instagram, X, and TikTok. As usual, coming at y'all with that fire as always.